In a shocking twist, pop icon Britney Spears finds herself in a situation that could be dire. The end of her conservatorship, a court-sanctioned arrangement that had been in place for over a decade, has seen Britney's life take a tumultuous turn. Reports have emerged of erratic behavior and substance abuse, painting a picture of a life spiraling out of control. From alleged sources. Since the conservatorship ended, numerous sources close to Britney report that her mental health has been on a downward spiral. They reveal that she often neglects to take the medication that helps stabilize her mental state. Moreover, there are claims of Britney indulging in alcohol and various substances, a dangerous combination given her history of substance abuse that led her to rehab multiple times. Allegations had surfaced of surveillance being carried out due to concerns over drug use, but these claims have since been debunked. Yet, despite the lack of surveillance, fears for Britney's safety persist. There's a growing concern among those close to her that she may pose a danger to herself or others. And it's not just her personal safety that's at risk. There's also apprehension about Britney's financial stability. The conservatorship had provided a safety net managing her wealth and protecting her from financial missteps. Now, without that safeguard, there's worry that Britney's financial health could suffer. The end of Britney's conservatorship has seen a whirlwind of events that have left fans and insiders alike deeply concerned. As we delve deeper into the aftermath of the conservatorship in the next scenes, we're left to wonder, what does the future hold for Britney Spears? To understand the gravity of the situation, we need to cast our eyes back to the conservatorship that dominated Britney's life for over a decade. This court-sanctioned conservatorship, a legal arrangement that put Britney under the control of her father, Jamie Spears, was a tumultuous chapter in the pop star's life that began around 2008. The conservatorship was initially set up after Britney faced a widely publicized mental health crisis. It was intended to protect her and her massive estate, but it soon became a source of controversy and public scrutiny. The world watched as Britney, once a symbol of youthful exuberance and independence, was placed under the control of her father. Jamie Spears was granted broad authority over Britney's life and finances, a role that he defended against mounting criticism and legal challenges. Republican Congressman Jim Jordan and Matt Gaetz even called for a congressional hearing on conservatorships, specifically citing Britney's case. Despite Britney's expressed fear of her father and a legal bid to remove him, the court decided to keep Jamie as conservator. But they didn't leave him unchecked. They appointed Bessemer Trust as a co-conservator of Britney's estate, a move that seemed to acknowledge the need for oversight. This conservatorship sparked a wave of public support for Britney, leading to the birth of the Free Britney movement. Fans, celebrities, and even legal experts questioned how a successful working artist like Britney could be deemed incapable of making her own decisions. They raised concerns about her human rights, her mental health, and the potential for abuse within the conservatorship system. Jamie Spears eventually expressed a desire for the conservatorship to end, emphasizing that the decision ultimately lay with Britney. But the damage was done. The conservatorship, marred by controversy, ended but left a trail of questions in its wake. With the conservatorship in the rearview mirror, the aftermath has been anything but smooth sailing for Britney. Since the legal binding was lifted, Britney's life has spiraled into a state of uncertainty and concern. Those close to her, and even those who merely observe from a distance, have noticed a significant deterioration in her mental health. Substance abuse, a formidable adversary in Britney's life, has once again reared its ugly head. Reports have surfaced detailing Britney's erratic behavior, with allegations of misuse of various substances. This is particularly alarming, considering Britney's past struggles with substance abuse that necessitated multiple trips to rehab. The cocktail of substances, along with her neglect of necessary medication, is a dangerous mix, a ticking time bomb that threatens her well-being. Beyond substance abuse, Britney's mental health struggles post-conservatorship have been a major cause for concern. Her mental health, a matter of public discourse for years, seems to have taken a hit since the end of the conservatorship. Observers have noted erratic behavior and a level of instability that has raised red flags among those who care for her well-being. Britney's tumultuous relationship with her boyfriend has been another source of worry. Relationships can be a source of support and stability, especially during challenging times. However, in Britney's case, her romantic relationship appears to be anything but stable, adding to the maelstrom that her life has become post-conservatorship. The aftermath of the conservatorship has been a turbulent period for Britney, marked by mental health struggles, substance abuse, and relationship woes. It's a stark contrast to the relative stability she experienced under the conservatorship, despite its own set of controversies and challenges. Britney's struggles post-conservatorship paint a harrowing picture of a star in turmoil. As Britney's situation escalates, the question arises, is another conservatorship the solution? There's a growing sentiment from those close to Britney that a new conservatorship might be the only viable path for her long-term survival. This viewpoint is not without its merits. Since the termination of her previous conservatorship, there have been increasing concerns about Britney's well-being. Reports of erratic behavior, substance abuse, and a tumultuous personal life have surfaced, painting a worrying picture of her post-conservatorship life. Those advocating for a new conservatorship argue that it may provide the stability and support Britney needs. It could ensure that she takes the necessary medication and receives the professional help necessary to navigate through her challenges. They argue that a conservatorship could provide a safety net, protecting Britney from potential self-harm and financial instability. On the other hand, critics of this viewpoint argue that a conservatorship may not be the solution. They point out that Britney's previous conservatorship was marred with controversies, with allegations of control and abuse. They question whether placing Britney under another conservatorship would genuinely be for her benefit, or if it would just be a return to a system that was previously harmful to her. It's a complex issue, with valid arguments on both sides. What is clear, however, is that Britney's well-being should be at the forefront of any decision made. She's a beloved pop icon who has touched the lives of many with her music and her resilience. As such, any path chosen should prioritize her health, happiness, and autonomy. The debate rages on, with Britney's well-being hanging in the balance. In the midst of the storm, what does the future hold for Britney Spears? That's a question on many minds as we grapple with the reality of Britney's situation. It's been a whirlwind, from the heights of pop stardom to the depths of personal crisis, and now a precarious present. Possible outcomes for Britney's situation are still unfolding. One potential direction could be the reinstatement of another conservatorship. This might seem like a step backward, but if Britney's safety and financial stability are at risk, it could be a necessary precaution. After all, the previous conservatorship, although controversial, did provide a structure that helped Britney navigate her personal and professional life for over a decade. Rehabilitation could be another avenue for Britney. As reports suggest, Britney has been struggling with substance abuse. Rehab has been part of her journey before, and it might be a crucial step for her again. This time, it could be a chance for Britney to focus on her well-being away from the public eye, to heal and rediscover her strength. Other interventions might include therapy and counseling, offering her a safe space to express her feelings and fears and receive guidance to cope with her challenges. Moreover, a strong support network from friends, family, and fans could play a key role in her recovery. As we ponder these possibilities, it's important to remember that Britney is more than just a pop icon. She's a woman who's been thrust into the spotlight from a young age, navigating a world that's often unforgiving. She's shown us her resilience time and again, and we believe in her ability to rise above these trials once more. Whatever the future holds, it's clear that Britney's journey is far from over. For now, all we can do is hope for the best for our beloved pop princess.